Hello learners, Dr. Paul here with some clarifications, just briefly, that I think will be helpful. So to start with, I sent you through the messages tool an example for the Unit 3 assignment, and I'm hoping you can use that as a guide for you to submit your Unit 3 assignment. I will do the same thing in Unit 5 for the assignment there as well. So check your messages tool shortly for the example for Unit 5. I just want to touch base in terms of weekly feedback. By now you can see that I provide feedback in a few different formats, and some learners like certain kinds of feedback and other learners like different kinds of feedback. So I try to provide a variety from week to week. You have probably seen the checklist that I occasionally provide, and that's just to give you some extra information about your posting, to really tell you where you excelled. If nothing was checked as far as excelling, don't feel like you did a poor posting. It just means that there was nothing that really struck me that exemplified that particular point on the checklist. So I like to give you that kind of a feedback. Some learners find the checklist helpful, others don't. I won't be providing anything pejorative through that kinds of feedback in terms of grades or any kinds of feedback that I think you wouldn't want others to see. It'll just sort of be general feedback about how I believe your postings can be stronger. And I think you can also learn from each other based on the kind of work that your colleagues are doing. So hopefully that will be helpful. If you see points or check marks about APA, typically the APA problems that I notice are punctuation problems in the body of your posting. So you can feel like you're integrating references, but APA is very specific about punctuation. So 9 times out of 10, when I say that you're not integrating references, excuse me, in APA format, it usually has to do with punctuation. Excuse me, as far as lost points go, most of the time that you will lose points in the discussions will have to be because you did not respond to at least 2 other peers per unit question, or that you did not complete the question at all. So beyond that, if you're not citing any literature and you're not including a reference list at the end of your posting, you might lose a point or 2 here and there for that as well. But the main reason for losing points is your postings are late, or that you're not responding to at least 2 other learners. And I just want to remind you that you can always use the messages tool to contact with me with any questions or concerns you have. As you know, I do encourage you to contact each other through the messages tool, because I think it builds a good spirit of collaboration, and learners have told me that they've made some really good connections because they've been encouraged to interact with each other in that way. So I think asking each other questions is helpful, but always know that you can shoot me a message in the messages tool as well. And so I'm hoping those are helpful. If you have suggestions about things in the course, I'm always open to hearing those. It's my goal that you guys succeed in this class and that you learn something about the subject matter, and hopefully find it enjoyable along the way. Okay, that's it for now. I'll see you soon.